Hello everyone, it's me Dr. Swarnim Adhikari, and today I want to talk about something that affects every human being regardless of age, profession, income or background, that is the mental health. And many people think that mental health only means depression or anxiety, but that's not true. Mental health is your ability to think clearly, it is your ability to regulate emotion, it is your ability to cope with stress, build a healthy relationship, work productively, and it is your ability to enjoy the life. And just like physical health, mental health can improve or deteriorate, and depending on how we live. And in this video, I will be summarizing the major evidence-based ways to improve the mental health from psychology, the psychiatry, neuroscience, and the lifestyle medicine perspective. And my goal is to not to replace the professional treatment, but my goal is to give you a practical roadmap that almost everyone can benefit from. So let's begin. Number one, the sleep, the foundation. If I had to choose just one habit for mental health, it would be sleep. Poor sleep increases the risk of depression, anxiety, irritability, poor concentration, and emotional instability and burnout. And just aim for about 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day for most adult, and maintain a consistent sleep schedule, and reducing the screen exposure before the bedtime, and limiting the caffeine late in the day, and treating the sleep as seriously as diet and exercise will enormously benefit your mental health. And you cannot expect your brain to function well if it is chronically sleep deprived. And we have the next, that is physical activity. Exercise is one of the most effective non-drug intervention for improving the mood, and the exercise releases the chemical inside your brain known as endorphin that improves your sleep, that reduces the stress hormone and supports the brain health. And you do not need to become an athlete. Even the simple things like even the brisk walking, cycling, swimming, yoga, or regular stretching can make a difference. And the best exercise is the one you can sustain consistently. You don't have to go the very adventurous thing. So number 3, that is nutrition. Your brain depends on nutrition. So just aim for eating the sufficient protein, fruit, vegetables, whole grain, healthy fats, and stay hydrated. And limit excessive ultra-processed food, sugary drink, excessive alcohol, deficiencies in various nutrition like vitamin B12, iron, folic acid, vitamin D may contribute to the fatigue or low mood in some individuals. So just aim for good nutrition, and good nutrition is not just a cure for mental illness, but it also supports the brain function. So aim for good nutrition. And next, very important, and that is ignored thing, is sunlight and nature. The regular exposure to daylight helps to regulate your biological clock. Even spending a few time outdoor in parks or natural environment has been associated with reduced stress and improved mood. And even 20 to 30 minutes of outside each day can help. So that is really the free therapy you can get, is the sunlight and nature. And next is manage the stress before it manages you. Stress management. The stress itself is not always harmful, but the chronic unmanaged stress is obviously harmful. Learn to recognize early warning signs like irritability, muscle tension, poor sleep, headache, emotional exhaustion, or constant worrying. Usually take a regular break, set boundaries, and schedule the recovery time. And rest is productive when it prevents burnout. So stress management is one of the core component of making mental health good, and we'll make a separate video on this topic. And the 6th one is learn emotional awareness. And many people suppress emotion instead of understanding them. So instead of asking why I am like this, ask what emotion I am experiencing right now. So name it. What emotion I am experiencing now? If you are sad, just name it. I am currently feeling sadness, I am feeling fear, I am feeling the anger, disappointment, jealousy. Just name the emotion. I am feeling guilt. What I am feeling? I am feeling the research so that simply just labeling your emotion can reduce their intensity. Just so whenever you feel overwhelmed by the emotion, certain emotions, just name them. There is saying that name it to tame it. So that's the goal. That's the one of the tips for making the good mental health. And next is challenging the unhelpful thought. One of the core ideas of cognitive behavioral therapy is that our interpretation of the event affects how we feel. There is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So, for example, you failed in exam, so you may feel I am worthless. I failed this exam, so I am worthless. Just say, is this fact or is this conclusion? Replace those distorted negative thinking with the balanced thinking. Instead of saying I always fail, say that I failed this attempt, but I can improve. Your brain believes what you repeatedly tell it. So changing your thinking enormously helps to improve your mood. The thought creates your emotion. That is the core principle of cognitive behavioral therapy. So train it with reality, not with catastrophizing. And we will be making separate video on cognitive behavioral therapy and cognitive distortion. And next, eighth is practice acceptance. Not every unpleasant thought needs to be fought. Sometimes trying to suppress thought makes them even stronger. So there is a school of thought known as acceptance and commitment therapy that teaches us to observe our thought without automatically believing in them. You can notice that I am having thought that I will fail. Suppose you failed an exam, and you may simply notice I am having the thought that I will fail without concluding that I will definitely fail. There is a difference. Just notice what you are thinking in your brain, and that will eventually help to let your thought pass like the wind or tide. Don't get fused into the thought. Just diffuse it. So that is the next. Ninth one is human relationship and the social circle. Human beings are social beings. The supportive relationship protects against depression and stress. Spend time with your family and trusted friends. Express appreciation, listen actively, resolve the conflict respectfully, and distance yourself from persistently toxic or abusive relationship whenever possible. So a good relationship is really matters for your good mental health. And so quality matters more than the quantity. Rather than aiming for many friends, so superficially, just aim for few close quality relationship. And next, 10th is communicate openly. Do not bottle up everything. Just talk to someone you trust. Seeking help is not weakness, and sometimes a single honest conversation prevents months of silent suffering. So just talk and open up. And 11th, the reduce social comparison. Social media often shows highlights, not reality. Comparing your behind the scene life to someone else's best moment create unnecessary dissatisfaction. So do not compare yourself with your other, but rather compare yourself with your past self. Focus on your own growth. Just compare yourself with your past self, and see how much you have improved from the past. And next is limit harmful digital consumption. The constant doom scrolling, the excessive news exposure, and endless short video can increase anxiety and reduce attention span. So use technology intentionally and do not let those algorithms decide how you spend your life. So I will be making a separate video on this internet addiction and all those things. 13th point is develop self-compassion. Yes, you will make mistakes. Everyone does. Treat yourself with the same kindness as you would offer to your close friend. So self-compassion doesn't only reduce accountability, it improves the resilience. The self-improvement, the self-compassion has the enormous benefits. Just be kind to yourself and others. So next one is find meaning and purpose. The research has consistently showed that the people who feel their lives have those who feel their lives have some meaning often cope better with adversity. So purpose can come from your profession, your family, learning, creativity, volunteering, spirituality, or the service. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? And then take one small step in that direction. So that will give your meaning for your life. And next important thing, the 15th one, the practice gratitude. Your brain naturally notices threats more than positive. Your brain tend to focus more on negative than positive. So counterbalance this by intentionally recognizing good things. Each night, write down the 3 things that went well. You do not have to be extraordinary. they do not have to be extraordinary. Just you can be grateful for everything. You can be grateful for your good meal, or a simple conversation that went well, or a completed task, even if it is small, a beautiful sunset, or even the small moment matters. And over time, this shift attention toward the positive experience, and that's how you can shift your negativity bias to the positive one. Number 16, build healthy daily habit. And mental health is influenced more by the repeated behaviors than occasional motivation. So wake up at consistent time, exercise regularly, eat regularly, read, learn, and take break. Stay organized. Small habit accumulate into the major changes. So 17, the learn healthy coping skill. Avoid coping strategies that create bigger problem later. For example, taking excessive alcohol, smoking, substance abuse, emotional eating, impulsive shopping, endless avoidance. Those, although give you satisfaction for the moment, they will harm you in the long term. So choose the healthy alternative, like talking to someone, meditation, hobbies, relaxation, exercise. And number 18, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. So when your mind constantly lives in past or future, the anxiety and rumination increases. So even 5 to 10 minutes of mindful breathing each day can improve emotional regulation. So mindfulness is one of the core mental health skill that you can learn, that really gives you the high return on your investment. And keep learning. 19, a growth mindset protects mental health. Instead of believing I can't change, try I can improve through practice. Your personality, habits, communication skill, and emotional skill are not fixed. They can develop, and they are change can. So develop the healthy mindset. And number 20, very important, the seek professional help when they are needed. Sometimes the lifestyle changes are not enough. If the symptom persists, interfere with daily functioning, or even involve the severe depression, panic attack, obsessive thought, trauma, eating disorder, substance misuse, suicidal thought, immediately seek the evaluation from a qualified mental health profession. The therapy and medication can be life-changing for many people, and asking for help is a responsible decision. So do not hesitate to take help from the professional. They are there to help you. So do not ignore your mental health if it is really severe. Or simple daily mental health checklist. Just one is sleep adequately, move your body, eat nutritious food, spend some time outdoor, talk to the people you care about, challenge the negative thought, practice gratitude, limit unnecessary social media, do something meaningful, rest when needed, keep learning, ask for help if you need it, and you do not have to do everything perfectly. Just try to be a little better than yesterday. And my final message to you all is, mental health is not built in one day. It is built through thousands of small decisions repeated consistently. And there is no magic supplement, or no secret productivity hack, or no single motivational speech that permanently fix your life. But healthy habit, healthy thinking, healthy relationship, and timely professional support can support your mental health, and that can transform it. So start small, stay consistent, and remember that improving your mental health is one of the greatest investment you can make. And because every part of your life depends on your health of your mind, mental health is so much important that every life decision is related to it. So thank you everyone, and if you find this video helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might benefit. Take care of your mind, because you only get one. Thank you, and we'll come up with the next video like this, and you can suggest me in the comment section what can I post next. Thank you, and keep supporting. Do like or subscribe if you find it helpful. Thank you. Dr. Swarnim signing out. Thank you.